Hi, United fans. Welcome back again to United Insider TV. It's another big story in the world of football, and this time it's about Manchester United's young sensation Amad Diallo, who once again proved his worth on the big stage. Manchester United were held to a dramatic 2-2 draw away at Nottingham Forest in the Premier League, a result that ended Ruben Amorim's three-game winning streak. But there was still plenty of excitement in this match, especially around one man, Amad Diallo. The Ivorian winger produced yet another dazzling display, scoring a stunning late equalizer to rescue a point for United. And now, one of the greatest football managers in the modern era, Pep Guardiola, has shared his honest and surprising thoughts about Amad's performance. Yes, you heard that right. Pep Guardiola himself has praised the United youngster, calling him a very special talent who reminds me of the pure joy of football. We'll break down exactly what Pep said, why he's suddenly talking about Amad Diallo, and what this means for United going forward under Ruben Amorim. But first, let's rewind and talk about that thrilling game at the City Ground, because it was a match filled with drama, controversy, and individual brilliance. It was always going to be a tricky fixture for United. Nottingham Forest may not be flying high in the league table, but at home, they've been resilient, and they made sure Ruben Amorim's side didn't have it easy. Manchester United started the first half brightly, dictating possession with Mason Mount and Matheus Cunha pulling strings in midfield, while Benjamin Šeško looked lively up front. And it didn't take long for the breakthrough. Casemiro, the experienced midfielder, rose highest from a corner to put United 1-0 up in the 34th minute. The away fans erupted. It seemed like United were on course for their fourth straight win. But football is never that straightforward. The second half began with Forest pushing hard, and within just a few minutes, they turned the game around. Morgan Gibbs-White leveled things up with a header just after the restart, and then Nicolola Savona made it 2-1, punishing a defensive lapse from United. Suddenly, the game flipped. United looked stunned, and Forest's energy had the home crowd roaring. Ruben Amorim's men had to dig deep. That's when Amad Diallo took center stage. In the 81st minute, as United searched desperately for a way back, the ball broke loose near the edge of the box, and Amad struck a beautiful first-time volley into the top corner. The technique, composure, and precision were all world-class. The Nottingham Forest goalkeeper had absolutely no chance. The moment that ball hit the net, United fans exploded in celebration, because that goal didn't just rescue a point, it showed that Amad Diallo is a player made for the big moments. Pep Guardiola's reaction. Now here's where things get even more interesting. In his post-match media appearance, Pep Guardiola, who of course had just led Manchester City to another dominant win earlier that weekend, was asked about young talents making an impact in the Premier League. And without hesitation, Guardiola mentioned Amad Diallo's name. Here's what Pep reportedly said. "I watched Manchester United's game against Nottingham Forest. That boy Amad Diallo, he's something different. The way he plays with confidence, with rhythm, it's pure football. You can see he enjoys it. These are the kind of players that make the game beautiful." Guardiola went on to add that Amad's intelligence in movement and decision-making reminded him of some of the young players he has coached himself at Barcelona and City. He said, "It's not about goals only, it's about what he does before receiving the ball, how he opens space, how he reads the game. He's a special talent, and I think United have a jewel in their hands." Strong words from Pep Guardiola, and it's not often he praises players from his rivals. This is the same manager who has faced United countless times in intense Manchester derbies, but even he couldn't ignore what Amad produced. It tells you how much Diallo's performances are being noticed across Europe, not just by fans, but by elite managers too. Since Ruben Amorim's arrival, one of the biggest success stories at Manchester United has been Amad Diallo's rise. The Portuguese manager has shown incredible trust in the youngster, giving him consistent minutes and freedom to express himself. Amad has responded by delivering goals, assists, and creativity whenever he's on the pitch. In Amorim's 3-4-3 system, Amad often drifts inside from the right wing, creating space for the wingback to overlap while linking up beautifully with Cunha and Mount. His understanding of the game has matured. He's not just a flashy winger, he's become a reliable playmaker and a match winner. And his equalizer against Forest summed it up perfectly: composure, timing, and precision. That's why Pep's comments make sense. Amad isn't just playing well, he's playing with intelligence, the kind of intelligence Guardiola deeply values. Let's break it down a little further. Amad Diallo's biggest strength is his ability to combine technical skill with tactical awareness. He doesn't just dribble for fun, he dribbles to create space and progress the play. He knows when to hold on to the ball and when to release it. He's also improved massively in his defensive contribution, pressing high, tracking back, and helping the midfield when out of possession. Under Amorim, Amad's work rate and tactical discipline have grown significantly. What makes this exciting for United fans is that he's still only in his early 20s, and yet he's playing with the confidence of a seasoned professional. That's why the comparison to Pep's early praise of players like Foden, Pedri, and Musiala feels appropriate. Amad is in that same category of young talents who have the potential to dominate world football. After the game, Ruben Amorim also spoke about Amad's contribution. He said, "Amad has been fantastic for us. His goal today was important, but what I like most is how much he's improving tactically. He's always listening, always learning. He's a very humble player." Amorim went on to praise the team's resilience, saying, "We could not win, but we would not lose. That's the mentality we need. This team is growing." It's clear that Amad is one of the key players in Amorim's long-term project at United, and performances like this only strengthen his position as a guaranteed starter. Social media erupted after Amad's goal. Fans were calling it Goal of the Week and praising his consistency in recent matches. Here are some of the fan reactions. "Amad Diallo is the real deal. That goal was pure class. Give him the number 7 shirt already." Pep Guardiola praising Amad, that tells you everything. Football pundits joined the conversation too. Alan Shearer on Match of the Day highlighted how Amad's intelligence and technique stood out even when United were under pressure. He said, "He's a top player, he's got quick feet, and he always makes the right choice. He deserves more recognition." While meanwhile, former United legend Rio Ferdinand tweeted, "Amad Diallo, remember the name. This kid is going places." It's fair to say that Amad's reputation is skyrocketing. What this means for Manchester United. From a wider perspective, Pep Guardiola's comments add an interesting twist. When rival managers start praising your players, it's usually a sign that something special is happening. It shows that United are once again producing talents who can capture the attention of the world football, something that's been missing since the days of Rashford's breakthrough and Greenwood's rise. For Ruben Amorim, it also reinforces that his youth-driven philosophy is paying off. The 2-2 draw may have been frustrating in terms of dropping points, but the bigger picture looks positive. United are playing attractive football, their young players are growing in confidence, and the dressing room seems united behind Amorim's vision. And Amad Diallo is right at the heart of that progress. Up next for Manchester United is a crucial run of fixtures that will test their depth and mentality. With injuries to key defenders like Lisandro Martinez, Amorim will continue to rely on the attacking brilliance of players like Amad, Mount, and Šeško. If Amad can maintain this level, he could easily become one of the Premier League's standout performers this season and potentially attract attention from across Europe. But for now, United fans will just be happy knowing that they've got one of the most exciting young wingers in the world wearing their shirt. And with praise coming from Pep Guardiola himself, it feels like the football world is finally starting to take notice. So United fans, what do you think of Pep Guardiola's comments on Amad Diallo? Do you agree that he's becoming a world-class player under Ruben Amorim? And do you think he could soon be Manchester United's next global superstar? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to United Insider TV for more breaking updates, reactions, and exclusive Manchester United stories every single day. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video, Reds!